Hey everybody, welcome to the Midships YouTube channel. I'm your Captain Corey, and today we're going to be talking about the most affordable balcony that you can purchase on the Carnival Mardi Gras. And we actually are going to take a look inside the balcony and walk through it, see all the features and the benefits, and maybe some of the drawbacks of booking a Cove Balcony on Carnival Mardi Gras. So let's go ahead and jump into a little bit of detail here. I have currently pulled up here the Carnival Mardi Gras deck plan here, and let me back this out just a touch so you can see beyond my video here. All right, perfect. So as you can see, we are on deck 5. Now deck 5 is the only deck that you can find a Cove balcony on. So if you're looking for the most affordable balcony option, it will be found here on deck number 5. Now there are two types of Cove balconies. On this deck drag, we have these purple ones, which are the traditional Cove. And then we also have these more brown colored ones, which is considered the Spa Cove balcony. Again, the Spa class of rooms are all going to be clustered here on deck 5. We also have the Spa interior rooms available. And again, these are going to be the most closely located here to the Spa on board the Mardi Gras. Now, I will say one thing right off the bat. It is nice to be down this close to the water line. And just to sort of give you an idea, I pulled this picture up of the Mardi Gras, and as you can see here we have the lifeboats. Now these openings right through here, this is deck 5, and these are your Cove balconies. So you can see you're really only about 30 feet or so, maybe 40 feet up off the water line. So this could be a great view down low when you're set sail, when you're out in the ocean. Wonderful probably to go out at night and see everything that's churned up off the side of the ship. I know there's a lot of beautiful views out there in the evenings and when you're out set sail from your balcony. So this is the most affordable option. And just to sort of give you an idea, I have Carnival's website pulled up for a booking here. This is actually for my specific booking. I'm sailing a Western Caribbean 7-night cruise on Mardi Gras on December 11th of this year. And I'm actually booked up in a balcony suite up higher on the ship, but the Cove balcony was the most affordable option. And you can see for two people, it's going to be about $2,600 all in for these Cove balconies. And if you wanted to upgrade to a little higher level on the ship, it is going to be $10 or more to get up to one of the other balcony levels. So again, the Cove is your most affordable option. Now we're actually going to take a walkthrough of this specific cabin here, which is 5309 on the ship. And this walkthrough has been brought to you by Carnival's brand ambassador, Mr. John Heald. It's uploaded on his Facebook page. And now I encourage all of you to follow the link in the description below to John's Facebook page. While you're down there below, give us a comment. What do you think about these Cove balconies? Is this a room that you're interested in, or are you sort of more interested in being higher up on the ship? I know for me personally, the Cove balcony just happens to be in a location on the ship that I'm not very fond of, and that is because of what is on deck 6. If you take a look at deck 6, it is busy, 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 busy. And so you've got the theater, you've got the fitness center, the casino, the restaurants and bars are all above these Cove balconies. And so basically what that means is all the time when you're sitting here in deck 5 on your Cove balcony, you're hearing those things going on above you. And I don't know, I'm sure on Mardi Gras being a super modern ship, they've done some work on soundproofing this. But if you're looking to guarantee yourself a wonderful cabin and a great experience with good sleep, I would probably stay away from deck 5. I would probably go somewhere in these sort of middle decks here. This 10 to 14 or so are going to be your decks that you're going to find the quietest rooms. And so that's a little pro tip for you. If you're looking for a nice peaceful stay, that's where we're going to head to. Okay, let's jump right into the video and I'll provide commentary as it is necessary.
But the Cove balcony, for those of you who don't know, it really does give you as close to the sea feeling as is absolutely possible from a balcony on any ship. And here you have cabin 309 on deck 5. And once again, I love the door patterns, and Stefan, well done. Looks absolutely amazing. In we walk.
So we're getting our sort of first look here. It looks like Carnival's going away from a lot of the put your key in and slide it in and out locks to more of a touch-free tap, which is very good news. I very much like that. The only concern I have with that is security at check-in. I know they like to leave your key packet right there in your number placard for your room. Now, if it's a tap system, all somebody has to do is just pick that key up and tap to get into your room. That kind of worries me a little bit, but I'm the kind of guy who thinks about that. And I'm always wondering what the worst thing possible could be to happen. You're going to see here, we've got a really cool new feature on this ship coming up. It's the power cool off feature. Right as he walks in the door, he's going to look up and show you on the thermostat. He can just push that snowflake icon and just power cool the room really quickly. So if you've been out on the balcony with the door open, this is the way that you can really cool down and get the room comfortable again. So let's jump back into John's video.
Straight away, as you've got the air conditioning, as you know, with the quick cool. I'll just show you this again. And then you put your key in here. You've got the light switches. And as you walk in here, you've got the safety card. So please make sure you read that. Don't be the one that doesn't read it. You will need to do that. And we'll talk about e-muster in a few moments.
Extra bedding included in the closet. Nice touch.
The safe. These drawers are just fabulous.
So it looks like a big safe. You can probably fit a laptop or a large. You can probably fit a laptop or a large iPad within that safe. So good news. Those little drawers are a nice new addition. We haven't seen those before on a lot of the Carnival fleet. So looks like a great place. I don't know, maybe socks, underwear, who knows?
This cabin also has another double closet with the hangers. And you can fold down these extra shelving if you want. This opens up into extra.
Okay, that's actually a really cool feature. What a great idea, because a lot of people who travel, you may travel with like a dress or longer flowing clothes, and you want it to hang so you're not getting wrinkles or creases. So that floor to ceiling space, that's wonderful. This is a great idea. And then for somebody like myself who's not traveling with a dress that I know of, I'm going to be able to fold that down and probably store some shoes above and below it. So excellent use of space in these rooms here. What a great looking
shelving.
balcony.
And here you go, a good look now at the actual cabin. And I'll just not talk now for the next.
Okay, I'm going to pause it right here so we can take a look at some of the features of the room here. It looks like we have a nice pull-out sofa here. Wonderful new towels that look very comfortable and soft. The artwork, again, very blue ocean, looks absolutely fantastic, fresh and modern. The biggest thing I'm noticing about this is, take a look. This curtain, beautiful, beautiful, blocking out the light, but it's blocking out light right now. And look at how bright and airy this room looks, even with the shade mostly drawn. This is a huge departure from some of the older style Carnival cabins with sort of that burnt orange, yellow, and red pattern, burgundy carpets that are a little bit darker. This ship looks a lot lighter and airy, more modern, inviting. And the nicest part about this is it's so clean. I know in this day and age, we're all looking for clean, and this is a perfect design for today.
10 minutes, or 10 seconds, 10 minutes. I don't think it's going to take me that long. Let me just give you 30 seconds of me not talking.
Beautiful artwork. I'm not sure if we're going to see different artwork from cabin to cabin, but that looks excellent. Looks like we have some bedside storage for cell phones and maybe water cups. Also, it looks like these little silver doohickeys on the wall here. I saw one over top of the sofa, and I'm guessing there's one on either side of the bed. This looks like a pull-out lamp with potentially a USB plug in it. You have your light switches right here in the middle of the bed, like you typically see on cruise ships. These cabins tend to get pretty dark, so this is a great way to not stub your toe trying to turn the lights on.
I did want to mention that the configuration of the bed we've been showing has been the double beds, but we can, of course, divide the beds into two, and if that's the case, these side tables can be moved so that if we're splitting the beds, you can still get the side tables on either side of the bed. This one would move to the middle of the bed, if you know what I mean. I'll post.
Let's talk about these side tables. I am a huge fan of storage, and I'm not seeing a ton of it on here. Now, that being said, I can understand the design. Drawers tend to lead to items being left behind and forgotten, so probably a good design overall for people to not forget their belongings, but I would really have liked to have seen some drawers here. And this does, in fact, confirm it looks like we do have USB power on either side of the beds here. So looks like you can do 2 twins or 1 queen in this Cove balcony setup. Let's get back to it.
A picture today for you of that. Drawers, refrigerator, more cabin space, cupboard space there. In here you've got, remember, all the cabins have the portable hairdryer. remote control, shelving, and
Okay, we'll pause on this because this is something that a lot of people are curious about, especially people who are not traveling alone. Power needs are essential anymore for us. So looks like we have two USB plugs and at least two 120-volt outlets here. Make that 3.
power points.
And 2 additional USB plugs. So that is a big consideration. I'm going to just pull back here and pause. If you are not in a US-based power plug socket system, say you're European, you're traveling here in the States on the Mardi Gras, you are going to need to bring an adapter to charge your devices here that are not USB. So again, very important. You have 3 US outlets here, no European outlets that I've seen so far in this cabin. So bring an adapter if that's not your plug of choice.
Power points. Let's have a quick look in the bathroom. Coat hooks.
Wow, so bright. Okay, this is probably the best feature I've seen in this room so far. No more nasty shower curtains to deal with. It looks like Carnival has finally moved away from the rubber, plasticky shower curtains that like to stick to your butt cheeks while you're showering. Personal experience. And now we know that we've got glass doors on the shower, so perfect. And in addition, it looks like the shampoo and the soap, it looks to be built in the shower. Let's see if we zoom in on that at all.
I love the hinge on this. So clever.
Looks like this would be a pretty dry bathroom floor after a shower.
Gel, shampoo, wash line, shower door. And of course, in a Cove balcony, you've got your Cove. And here it is. Now remember, I'm an idiot, so I didn't film this while the ship is at sea. But take a look at just how close you are. Pretend this is the ocean. You've got your 2 chairs.
Okay, here you go. Here's your first look at the furniture out on the Cove balcony. Beautiful, beautiful outdoor chairs. It looks like we've got a 2-chair setting here on the balcony with a coffee table in between. Pretty typical and standard for most cruise line balconies. So it looks like everything you sort of come to know and expect are there. Now, this also puts to rest another worry that I had, is that the view might not be quite as good from the Cove balcony, A, because of the lifeboats, and B, because a lot of times there's not glass on the bottom. It's actually a metal runner below the balcony line. So it looks like Carnival's done everybody a favor and put basically a full glass balcony here, so you still have a wonderful view. And again, look how close you are down to the water line.
Table.
This is just going to be fantastic, super private. These are some of the most private balconies on the ship. If you're a person who values your privacy, this might actually be a really good place for you.
That's the sea. I'll be the sea. Shh. Here comes a dolphin. Click, 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 click. Comes Kaisa. Come on. Meh. There you go. That's your Cove balcony. Wonderful cabin. This is on deck 5, and of course I just love the fact that you are so close to the sea. If you've never had a balcony and you want to start off with, well, that's your starter kit right there. And of course, the best thing about all the cabins is that they all have light on, light off, USB. I'm going to take you now to a forward-facing.
Okay, and so that looks like the end of our Cove balcony tour. This is actually a great place to pause because we didn't really get an awesome in-depth look at this particular part of the room. Looks like we have a most likely storage bench here that you're able to pull out and use here as a desk, a great place to do your makeup or get ready while the bathroom's occupied. We have the mini bar down here, and it looks like the standard $5 bottles of water that you should never buy unless you're desperate. Pro tip, go in your cruise planner on Carnival at least 2 weeks before you set sail and buy the 12-pack of water for $4. It's a much better deal than these in-room options. Unless you have status with the cruise line and these are complimentary, you just want to avoid these like the plague. This is avoid, avoid, avoid. So we're going to go ahead and zoom out here. Thank you so much for taking our first look inside the Carnival Mardi Gras Cove Balcony. Hopefully, we'll get you a few more tours coming up here. I think we're actually going to do some of the Excel suites and some of the Havana cabins coming up next. So if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and scroll down and subscribe to this channel. Give us a thumbs up. Let us know that you appreciate what we're doing. It's the best way that you can support this channel and the growth so we can keep pushing out this kind of content for you. And again, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you in the next Midships.